I never made it.
Replacing the power steering pump on a 2006 GMC Sierra 1500. You're gonna have to take the belt off first. So we have a tool to get the tension off. There you go. So you're gonna have to disconnect the alternator. Take all the wiring out. Take the power cable out. And the battery. You're gonna have to remove the alternator. Take it off the brackets housing that's attached to. You gotta get to this. The pump basically sits right behind this whole housing. Pump is right here. Okay, so I will film when I go put it back. It's out now. You have all these bolts that you're supposed to remove up here. The alternator 2 bolts you didn't really have to touch. You just disconnect and the whole bracket with the alternator would come out. I did. I'm just gonna have to put it back. You really don't have to detach the alternator from the bracket. You can leave it, just disconnect everything off of it. And you have this line. It's a 16 bolt that's attached to the pump, and then you have another clamp hose. You're gonna have to take the clamp off. So those are the only 2 hoses, and once you take these bolts off on the bracket, there's one down here. You have to go from the bottom, and there's one bolt right here, a little bracket. This bracket right here. Yes, take this off, so it basically sits like that. And get to the pump. So this hose here, it's the with the clamp, and then you're gonna take this bolt nut off. It's temporary there, and that 16 will fit in here. So this bracket is gonna come off later on. It's gonna sit like this, and this attaches to the side of the engine. What I did is with this bracket, the pulley is gonna have to come off, and these bolts here, once we take the pulley off, we can access these bolts and remove the pump off the bracket. Then the new pump is gonna go through both, put these bolts back in, then attach the pulley once it's through the bracket. What I did, I attached the pulley before I installed it on, so I'm gonna have to take it off and just put it back on. Not a big deal, but a little stuff to save you. This is a pulley installer and remover kit. So you just find the one that fits. In this case, it's this one for mine. It basically goes in, screws down, and then once you're all the way in, you can close this and start turning this. The pulley will start coming out. You would use this to install and this one to remove. So after you remove the old pulley, you have these 3 bolts right here. I'm gonna remove them, and the pump will fall right through the bracket. You're gonna remove that bracket also. Take every attachment bracket off of the old pump and install it on a new pump. to remove the reservoir cap. Most of the new ones don't come with it, so that's just a temporary cap right there. So first you would tie this bolt down into the shaft, and then go with this. It's gonna basically push down on the pulley. And there you go. Okay, before you put everything back together, make sure your clamp is on. So when you slide this, you just push it up. And the other line, that pressure line, is it will come with O-rings, the new pump. That's very important. So in my case, I only have one, which is right here. I'm gonna remove that and install one of those little ones, small ones in here. That's very important, because once you put all this back together, you can't access this bolt. You gotta remove the whole thing if it starts leaking. So that's very important. Doesn't matter how it looks, if it's good or not. I would recommend that you take it off and install a new one, since it comes with it. Doesn't hurt, so that's very important. You have one bolt on the bottom, 2, 3, 4, and that one right there, 5.
Ow.
Make sure that they all in before you start tying any, because they all have to be aligned. Otherwise, you're gonna have to remove and redo it. Just tie everything up. Put that clamp on that hose. The pressure hose with the washer is installed, and just slides in place. And I'll install the alternator afterwards once all is connected. There's a bunch of these lines, hoses, kind of in a way. Just try to push them to the side so you have a little more room to work on. Okay, serpentine belt is on. And that's the order. So it goes up, under, across, goes all the way down, loops, comes up through the shaft, goes through the power steering pump and to the alternator. In order to put this, do that down there. So leave this here, and with the tool and 15, put tension on it, so this pulley comes this way, and you'll be able to put the belt on and then just release. And it's a little bit off here, but I'll fix that and before I start it, otherwise it'll line up. Okay, and all that's left is put some oil in it. So this cap is just a temporary one, you're gonna have to remove, and I'm gonna put the cap from the old reservoir. Just fill it up. Sipay.
Ah,
Sipay.
yours.
Yeah, that's sipay. So what you're gonna have to do is lift the truck now, or off the ground, and you're gonna use the jacks, and you're gonna steer all the way to the left. First of all, you're gonna take off the cap to get the air out. So you have to bleed this system manually. So you're gonna take the cap off. You're gonna steer to the right, steer to the left. Go slow and hold when you get to the end, and you're gonna keep checking as you steering, and keep checking the level so you're on the mark, and you're gonna get all the air out. Do that a few times and you should be all set. What do you have to do once you flush it? Just go slowly left and right until the it releases that stiffness, and go for a test drive, and you should be all set. Right now it's steering nice. Actually do it one finger right here, then let it go. It goes on its own. There you go. One finger steer.